Hey guys, welcome back to 10 Acres and a Dream.
Today we're going to be experimenting with putting some pine logs or treating some pine logs for ground contact. Never done it before, so I'm going to show you what we're doing and we'll see how it goes.
So I'm just going to walk you through the log where it's sitting. There's a nice fire. So now you'll see two of these logs. Here's one that we debarked it. And then there's the, what do you call it? Just charred in, yeah. Charred in. That was the first one Bill did. And then the one we just did on the video is right here. It's charred nicely as well.
So this one is green right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Came down in a storm. These other ones have been dead for a year, so I don't know if that makes a difference, but we're going to try it too and see.
That way we can share with everybody. You know, I could stare at a fire all day. Caveman's TV. We're actually doing this for a purpose, but it's also really fun to watch.
Check it back in.
All right, so Bill says that this one, right? This one right there?
Yeah. I want to put that back in. Get that section right there.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
So I don't know why it didn't burn that, but put that one back in real quick.
Alright, so here's our furnace. And what would you say? How do you describe that and what you're doing?
I'm just charring the ends, so hopefully they'll be a little bit more rot resistant.
Yeah, so got a really long log and we're charring the end of it. So we'll put it in the ground. I'll back up and let you see how long this is. Okay guys, so as we mentioned, we were charring some wood here so that when we want to build our
It's like a rack to put the our logs on.
So kind of just place to store the stuff. And if you've noticed on each of these logs, we charred them. So we have a big furnace, and as you guys probably have seen on other videos, but here, I'll stand right over here, you stay there. So we were able to basically char this in the Big Jack. So if you watch some of the videos that had the Big Jack on it, basically just took it like a stick and put it inside the Big Jack square box. And we left it in there to char it up so that when we want to use it to build.
Yeah, so I'm going to dig a hole, drop these posts in there, and put a little structure to hold some, like a log rack. Now this one right here is the one that was green, and
you can tell
it just, the water's just spewing out of there, and it just will not char the end of that because of the capillary action. But so I just kind of, but it's getting some pretty deep checks in there, so
yeah,
I didn't want to keep going on that. But like I say, never done this before, don't know. It's a somewhat temporary structure, so
should be all right.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yep. So
another fun day.
Yep, quit for right now, and then we'll get started on putting up that log rack later.
Yeah. Now you can see some of the logs. I'm still cleaning up a little bit of the brush. Alright, you see that piece right there? this vantage point, he's gonna maneuver a little wider.
We're gonna try to make it work, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, grab this bag here. Show you depth. Alright. Alright, so here's Bill coming back with that log he's been pulling backwards out of that spot. Got 2 of them, I think, now put together. Get out the way. That's pretty long, 2 sections of log there. Bill just expanded this area recently because we needed some more space. I was telling him you gave him a pretty wide wingspan here of log. That's a decent sized log there.
Yep. All right, it's time to start debarking.
Okay, time to debark.
Live. So what you doing there, baby?
Oil on it.
Huh?
A little oil on it here to Help out some.
Right. So to remind y'all, these are the posts that are going to go in the ground.
All right, and I've already got the other side, so
Once this dries out more, I'll do it, but I'll do that afterwards. I'll be able to get to it then, but
so already got the other one too.
Yeah,
So
nice.
all right, we're gonna go ahead and set these.
Okay. Woohoo! All right, we'll try it.
All right, I'm gonna have you guide it into the hole.
All right, so what you got going on here?
Okay, so got a couple of posts up. I'm gonna spread this beam across here.
Hold on, let me show the beam.
Notch this out and notch that out. Secure those two, secure them on the other end, and I'm probably going to put a center post on it somewhere right here. That
yeah,
it won't
stability.
stick up above the top there. So that's the idea.
Good job, and that's a little bit of work there.
Yeah, it's not
Digging
too
some
bad,
holes.
but yeah. So let's move on. I'm gonna go fill this up from the spring over here.
Alrighty. So, Bill's going to get some water, and typical of our property, we're going to be able to take it just right from our property. So I'll show you. Obviously, this is our this is the back half of our levee, and there's a I'm going to take you see where Bill went. So on the back side of our levee, where the water is obviously there. We also have a spillway down here at the bottom. So I'm going to take you to the spillway, and you'll see that Bill is getting some water out of the spillway that we'll use for this concrete. Here's Bill now. He was siphoning some of that water out. And that's kind of where it came from. Right there on the back side. See that tube right there? It's coming out. So now we're going to take that water, which you just gathered, and add it to the concrete. Okay, now it's got it all mixed up. Would you like assistance getting that in the hole? All right, hold on. Let me put this down.
Where's the pole? Oh, this.
Unless you figure that out.
You gonna roll it out of the way?
Yeah, let me just get a little bit of.
Think you can see
I'll
it
get the
pretty
back. You get the front.
good? Okay. Hold on. All right, so here we go. All right, so you're gonna get I'm gonna get the front. All right.
Towards me.
Ready? And go. Nice, nice. Woo-hoo. I need a little more around here, though.
All right, so first pole, we have got it in the ground, some concrete. So that's done, and now you can see the next one. We just put this one in the ground. Doesn't have concrete in it yet. That will come shortly. All right, so Bill's been working on this structure.
Getting the poles attached here, so you can show them the joint I got right there. So that's just temporary. I'll put a couple of bolts through there with I guess I'll use the threaded rod. Here's the other one here, and I'll put I'm gonna put a support under the center, just stack some rocks under there. And over here we're working on getting the other side done, so I got to notch both these ends over here, and
showing that notch pretty good.
yep, and then we'll slide this one in, and I think I got to clip the tops of those posts off, get them the right height for me, and I think that'll take care of it.
Yippee.
Probably come a little more. Progress here.
So tell them what you were working on there, baby.
Well,
I'm gonna move it towards you. Here we go. All right.
it's kind of sloppy, but
Oh, come
well, it's
on.
really
This
not
is your
that
first
bad.
time. I thought you
Yeah.
did good.
it's not that bad. You know, most people would just lay 2 logs on the ground and stack, you know, the logs on top of it. So this is going above and beyond, yeah, it'll do. I'm gonna run some lag bolts through there, or threaded rod,
Oh, cool.
and that'll secure it. But this side, you see, is really tight.
Mhm.
That one's not near as tight, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it so far. So my first attempt on doing this.
So when you start taking some of the big logs to put across this, how's that gonna lay?
Well, I got that stack right there, so I'll have to cut these off. Just, I mean, I could lift up, but on big heavy ones, I don't think I can clear that. So I'm gonna cut these off, just so when they roll back, they've got something to
catch.
Because before, if you lay 2 logs on the ground and you stack your stuff on top of it, several reasons. One, it's not very high off the ground, so you get moisture from the ground coming up, which is not good on them. And 2, with nothing on the ends, they just roll off onto the ground, so it's a mess. And you know, there are other reasons too, but this, I just thought, what the heck, you know?
Yeah,
let's give this a shot. I wanted to practice using raw logs like this, treating them and putting them in the ground, kind of an experiment to see how long they'll last. So I had several reasons for doing it. You know, the kind of learn a little bit about the joints, and I'm, like I say, first time to ever do it, so I learned a lot, and so far pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
We're not done yet, but we'll it's probably it for today. Getting close to the holidays, so we gotta wrap things up, and we'll get back at it when we get back. So.
Yeah, that's true. And I have to say, I think we might have made a landmark or a something we should be proud of about today, is that, you know, just holding a piece of wood while your spouse is about to jam it in. I mean, that's trust and
you made it with all your digits.
I still have all my digits. Thank you, Bill. I'm impressed at how well, like, he literally created these notches, and now it's, I think that's
just kind of eyeballing it. I did a little bit of measuring, but
it's great though.
Yeah.
All right. Getting a little reinforcement on this structure. Nice. Put a little bolt on it. Actually, a big bolt on it.
All right, well, get that taken care of. I'm going to clean it up a little bit and level it up some. It's a little off camber over here, so if I can get it flat, it's a little bit more stable when I come in. And I think after that, I'll load all the logs in. We're good to go.